Welcome back to F1 2020 My Team Career Mode Season 3.
Hello and welcome to the Ile Notre Dame once again for what promises to be another incredible Canadian Grand Prix and a fiercely competitive circuit where pole position can often be decided by less than a tenth of a second. It's one of the fastest races of the season here in the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, with around 60% of this 2.7-mile circuit taken at full throttle. There are 14 corners to navigate, the very last of which has its very own infamous history. Could be the cause of a safety car today. With me today, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Smith. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
So it's been a good season so far, but whether they can keep that up long term remains to be seen.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Smith lines up on pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Stroll, Charles Leclerc and Ocon, Fiat, Magnussen, Norris and Pierre Gasly, Sainz, Bottas. They've taken the grid penalty. Sebastian Vettel and Ricciardo, Perez, Giovinazzi, George Russell and Nicholas Latifi, Matsushita, De Vries, King and Alexander Albon picks up the last spot on the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
So welcome back to the Canadian Grand Prix, ladies and gentlemen. So Shay Smithey qualified on pole position and his teammate Daniel Ricciardo qualified in 14th position. He did not have the best practice or qualifying session, Daniel Ricciardo. So Shay Smithey's leading the championship by 1 point over his teammate Daniel Ricciardo. 116 points Shay Smithey's got, and Daniel Ricciardo with 115 championship points.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Okay, also this is an 18 lapper of the Canadian Grand Prix, so we will kind of spread this out a bit if we can. So we're going to do 9 laps on the soft and 9 laps on the medium. Hopefully that will keep the car going. So we, as normal, we'll fill up the car. So this race weekend, Shay's basically got a whole new, he's basically got a whole new car pretty much. And at the moment on track conditions is 29 degrees, and in the air it's nice and sunny and it's 20 degrees at the moment. So let's go to the Grand Prix, and this is the start of the 2023 Canadian Grand Prix. Can Shay welcome back to the 2023 Canadian Grand Prix. Shay Smithey qualified in pole position and his teammate Dan Ricciardo in 14th position. Shay's got off to a fantastic start in this 18 lapper at the Canadian Grand Prix. Can Shay show his class today after finishing 4th in the Monaco Grand Prix last Grand Prix, and his teammate Daniel Ricciardo won the Monaco Grand Prix. So Shay needs to have a good showing today. We will do the top 5 cars. We will be on race cam with them. So first lap, opening lap is with Shay Smithey. Gee, it's a pretty fast lap so far. Shay's absolutely zooming. Okay, lap 1 completed. And we're on board with Max Verstappen. He's had a quiet season so far, Max. And there we go, we are on board with him. And Hamilton's right behind him. Whew, fast racing. Beautiful, beautiful game. I love this game. This is the Mercedes-FiveFa F1 MYTEAM career mode. Gee, look at this track. This is a new version of video we are doing for this season. Season 3. If people enjoy this sort of style of gameplay, I will keep on doing it. Just leave your comments below. So that is complete of lap 2. So we will go on board with Lewis Hamilton now for the start of lap 3. Fast paced race so far. No Daniel Ricciardo. Can Daniel Ricciardo move up the order? Lewis is breathing down Max's neck big time. Man, look at this. Absolute brilliance. Oh, gee. There we go. So that is lap 3. So we are on board with a racing point. That is Sergio Perez, I think. That's how you pronounce his name or something. Good racing, boys. Keep it up. And Charles Leclerc is right behind him. The prancing horse. A Renault and a McLaren behind Leclerc. Okay, so we're on board with Leclerc now. Start of lap 5 of the Canadian Grand Prix. What can a prancing horse driver do, the young fella? And Leclerc. Oh, listen to that Ferrari engine. So they are our top 5 drivers we have looked at so far. Man, look at that. Okay, now that is the start of lap 6. So we're gonna find a Renault, a McLaren, a Racing Point, a Alfa Toro, and another Renault, another McLaren. And who's this? Is this Sebastian Vettel? It is too. Mr. Vettel. And we have Bottas. And Dan Ricciardo. Let's go on Dan Ricciardo for a full lap and a half. Gee, good racing. I love the car. Okay, I reckon it's start of lap. Lap 7 now, I think. So we quickly go through the field. And we are on board with Shay Smithey. Oh, look. That's quite a pretty good view. I like that. Back of the car. I think this is lap 7. No, lap 8, sorry. Shay's beginning to stamp his authority on this race now with a pretty good margin, actually. We will stay on Shay for the next 2 or 3 laps. It's a much better performance this weekend in the last couple of weeks by Shay. He's got a super fast car now. Whew. Super quick. Whew. I think everyone's gone into the pits apart from possibly Lewis Hamilton. Who's behind Shay now? Okay. This might be the start of lap 9. Shay should come into the pits after this one. On board with Shay. You can tell Shay's pushing. Beautiful racing, son. Gee, I love the sound of the Mercedes-FiveFa F1 racing car. Yep, Shay's coming into the pits. So, Shay's into the pits and we are on board with Lewis Hamilton. This is start of lap 10. I see Lewis is on the mediums in his first stint. I think Shay Smithey was on softs. And now Lewis is pushing. Can he do the overcut on Shay Smithey for first position? Oh, there's Lewis. He's really pushing here. think Lewis Hamilton should be coming into the pits right now, and he is. So here comes Shay Smithey, and he eventually will retake over the lead again for first spot. And there it is, start of lap 11. And Shay's on the mediums now. Oh, there's a bit of a mistake there by Shay. Tyres probably a little bit cold still. Beautiful racing line. I think it goes Shay Smithey, Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen at the moment. Oh no, Max Verstappen's coming down right now. So start of lap. Start lap 12. And we're on board with Max Verstappen. This is going to be a nice little battle between these two drivers for second spot. How do people feel if Mercedes-FiveFa F1 racing team changes up their colours, team colours for next season? I will give some options for what colour changes we are thinking to change the team colours to. Or should we leave the colours as it is? Black, green and yellow. Oh, beautiful racing there by these two. Now we are on board with Lewis Hamilton. And there's 5 laps left to the race. Lewis is steaming now. Lewis will make his move anytime soon. There we go. What can Lewis do? Lewis goes for the overtake and he gets Max Verstappen. Bit of a brake lock up there. Beautifully done by Lewis. Beautifully done. Now we're going to go on board with Charles Leclerc. Can he catch Hamilton and Verstappen? With the matte red colour scheme on the Ferrari, they're not having a best of seasons, but you get that, that's sport. Maxey. Lewis. We're on board with Lewis. Lewis is flying now. He's trying to catch Shay Smithey. He's miles in front. Lewis is using every inch of the racetrack. Beautiful racing. Beautiful racing. Alright, so where is Shay? Oh, Shay's already down the line. Can we see Lewis? Yes we can, in the distance. So we will stay on board with Shay Smithey. There we go. Driver cam, whatever you call it. Nice. Whew. Beautiful racing. It's the last lap. Last lap. Beautiful. Beautiful. Nice. Here we go. Shay Smithey is the 2023 Canadian Grand Prix winner. Congratulations, matey. And Lewis in second spot, and Max Verstappen crossing the line in third position. So that is all, and bye bye.